Hey everyone, today I want to talk about something a little heavy, but incredibly important. It's about our parents and the time we have left with them. It's so easy to get caught up in our own lives, right? Our jobs, our friends, our own families, our hobbies. Life just gets busy. We tell ourselves, I'll call them tomorrow, or I'll visit next month. But tomorrow turns into next week, and next month turns into next year. And before we know it, time has slipped through our fingers. Think about it for a second. When was the last time you had a real, meaningful conversation with your parents? Not just the quick, how are you, I'm fine kind of chat, but a deep, genuine connection. When was the last time you just sat with them with no phones, no distractions, and just listened? Listened to their stories, their worries, their simple joys. These are the moments that build the tapestry of our lives, the memories we'll hold on to forever. I remember when I first moved out, it was all about freedom, independence, building my own life. I was so focused on moving forward that I sometimes forgot to look back. My parents would call, and I'd be rushing to a meeting or heading out with friends. I'd promise to call back later, and sometimes I would, but sometimes I wouldn't. I didn't do it to be mean or uncaring. I just thought there would always be a later. The truth is, we assume our parents will always be there, a constant, unchanging presence in our lives. But they won't. That's a hard pill to swallow, but it's the reality. Our parents are getting older. Every day they change a little. Their hair gets a little grayer, their steps a little slower, their memories a little fuzzier. The strong hands that held us when we were small might now tremble a bit. The voice that once boomed with authority might now be softer, more fragile. These changes happen so gradually that we often do unnotice them until we re-hit with a sudden moment of clarity. Maybe it's seeing them struggle to open a jar or forgetting a familiar name. In that moment, the clock suddenly starts ticking a lot louder, and it's in those moments we realize that the roles are slowly reversing. We were the ones who depended on them for everything. They taught us how to walk, how to talk, how to ride a bike. They were our protectors, our providers, our biggest cheerleaders. Now it's our turn to be there for them. It's our turn to offer a steady arm, to listen patiently, to help with the things that have become difficult. This isn't about guilt. I'm not here to make you feel bad. This is about love, and about cherishing what we have while we still have it. It's about being intentional with our time. The regret of not spending enough time with them is a heavy burden to carry, one that many people feel only when it's too late. I've heard so many stories from friends and from people online, all echoing the same sentiment. I wish I had one more day. I wish I had made one more phone call. I wish I had asked them more questions. So what can we do? It doesn't have to be grand gestures. You don't need to plan an expensive vacation or a huge party, although those are wonderful if you can. It's about the small, consistent efforts. Call them on your way home from work. Not a text, an actual call. Let them hear your voice. Send them a random picture of your day, your lunch, your pet, a nice flower you saw. It makes them feel included in your world, a world they lovingly helped you build. When you do visit, be present. Put your phone away. Ask them questions about their childhood, about how they met, about their first job. You'll be amazed at the stories you've never heard, the details of a life lived long before you came along. These stories are your heritage, your legacy. Record them if you can. Write them down. One day, these stories will be priceless treasures. Help them with little things around the house. Fix that leaky faucet, organize that cluttered closet, or just cook a meal together. It's not about the task itself. It's about the shared experience. It's about showing them you care, that you notice, and that you want to lighten their load, just as they lightened yours for so many years. And tell them you love them. Say it often. Say it until it feels as natural as breathing. We sometimes assume our loved ones know how we feel, but hearing the words makes all the difference. I love you. 3 simple words that can brighten a day and strengthen a bond in ways we can't even imagine. Don't wait for a special occasion. Just say it. Life is unpredictable. We never know how much time we have with anyone. The pandemic taught us that in a brutal way, didn't it? It showed us how fragile life is and how quickly things can change. Let's not let that lesson go to waste. Let's make the time. Let's choose to prioritize them. Think of it this way. For every moment you choose to spend with them now, you are creating a beautiful memory that will comfort you later. You're banking love and connection, and that's an investment with infinite returns. You will never, ever look back on your life and say, I regret spending too much time with my parents. But the reverse. That's a regret that haunts millions. So here's my challenge to you and to myself. After you finish watching this video, pick up the phone, call your mum, your dad, or whoever raised you. Don't wait, just do it. Ask them how they are, really listen to the answer, and tell them you're thinking of them. Plan a visit, even a short one. Go for a walk, share a cup of coffee, watch a movie together, create a new memory. Because one day you'll be sitting in a quiet house, maybe looking through old photos albums, and all you'll have are those memories. Let's make sure we have a treasure trove of them. Let us fill our hearts with so many good moments that there's no room for regret. Our parents gave us the gift of life. The least we can do is give them the gift of our time. Thanks for listening.